Welcome back to the news at 10. Nigeria's flag carrier, Medview Airline, will on Friday, October the 27th, 2017, spread its wings to Abidjan, Conakry and Dakar with an inaugural flight. At a meeting with travel agents in Lagos, the carrier says its trade partners are essential to the success of the new routes. With the 3 new cities, Medview is seeking to link West Africa with Dubai and the United Arab Emirates, as well as promote intra-African connections.
Establishing new routes can open up new markets for both passengers and goods movement and also build traffic for the airline. It's a new grant for the airline and not willing to start until this conversation with an important part of the aviation value chain has taken place. It's esteemed travel agents.
We might be the principal, but without you who are here today, we cannot be existing. And without us as well, you cannot be in the market. It's on the basis of this, we have called you to come and share your views about it.
The discussion is fruitful and a top shot in the travel agent group is excited about the new connections.
This is a life-transforming event because I can assure you that those other countries will feel that now they don't have to wait 24 hours, 48 hours before they could take a flight out.
As the airline takes on the cities of Abidjan, Conakry and Dakar, the aim of the carrier is to feed that Anglophone and Francophone West African traffic into its Lagos, Abuja, Dubai flights.
Dubai, by its grace, is starting on the 7th out of Lagos via Abuja and to end up in Dubai by its grace on the 8th early morning. A new aircraft, a 777-200, and a lot of new innovations will be in the in-flight entertainment with the Wi-Fi, with everything that we brought in to make it comfortable for people that fly Medview.
As Medview Airline performs the inaugural flight to its new destinations in West Africa on Friday, October the 27th, the flights will be thrice weekly. Monday, Wednesday and Friday, with early departures at 7:30 a.m. from Lagos.
Guinness Nigeria PLC has recorded 1.9 billion naira profit after tax for the 2017 financial year, despite the harsh operating environment. The Chairman, Board of Directors of the company, Mr. Babatunde Savage, made an official declaration of the company's profit at the annual general meeting in Abuja. Shareholders' dividends also grew from 50 kobo in 2016 to 64 kobo in the year under review.
It's the 67th annual general meeting of Guinness Nigeria PLC. Directors as well as shareholders are all seated in this hall as the Chairman Board of Directors leads the proceedings.
I request that we take this report as read.
Motions for the business of the day were taken, and the Chairman Board of Directors highlights the company's performance during the 2017 financial year.
Nigerian business and economic climate remains challenging. The issue of access to foreign exchange, high inflation rates, historical poor infrastructure, reducing consumer spend, and a heated political environment still persist in this country. Despite these challenges, I'm happy that we are again back to profitability in the year 2017 financial year, resulting in a profit after tax of 1.9 billion against the loss position recorded in the previous year.
On the sideline of the meeting, some directors, including the Managing Director of Guinness Nigeria PLC, attribute the success of the company in the year under review to the innovative strategies adopted by the company.
We've managed through the tough economic environment through driving out costs. So you'll have seen through our financial statements that we have really focused on cost management, and that is showing through the results. It shows that our strategy is working, and our strategy is in 3 areas. One is to expand our portfolio so that we reach more consumers.
There was cost optimization and rationalization of resources. So all of these things put together was a perfect setting for a recovery.
Other shareholders also expressed their satisfaction over the increase in dividends shared.
We are happy for dividends that they are giving to us, which improved from 50 kobo to 64 kobo. We can't ask for more. We only pray that it will be better off next year.
1.9 billion naira profit after tax, especially in a very challenging business environment, is no doubt a great achievement. However, some businessmen in this hall believe that the government needs to do more on the ease of doing business.
And for the rest of the business news today, here's Emana Amawe.
You first. First Bank.
Hello and welcome to Business News. Nigeria's Minister of Finance, Mrs. Kemi Adeosun, says that $3 billion out of the $5.5 billion offshore loan the federal government currently seeks would go into refinancing debts inherited from the Goodluck Jonathan administration. Mrs. Adeosun also clarified that the proposed $5.5 billion loan was made up of two components: refinancing of heritage debts of $3 billion and new borrowing of $2.5 billion for the 2017 budget. The minister further noted that the country's debt rose from 7.9 trillion naira in June 2013 to 12.1 trillion naira in June 2015. Mrs. Adeosun hinted that the country's debt to gross domestic product ratio, currently at 17.76%, is still within a reasonable threshold and compares favorably to all its peers. And shareholders of NSE-listed hospitality company Ikeja Hotels have approved the audited financial statement for the 2016 calendar year. The approval was given at the 40th annual general meeting of the company today in Lagos.
Ikeja Hotel is the parent company of Federal Palace Hotel and Casino, as well as Sheraton Lagos and Abuja, with other subsidiaries in the group. Just coming out of the woods after years of unresolved crisis, this 40th meeting puts the calendar years of 2012 through to 2016 in view. The meeting is presided over by a new board of directors appointed by the Securities and Exchange Commission in May under the chairmanship of Mr. Anthony Idigbe.
My terms of reference is essentially to assist the company to be repositioned to ensure good corporate governance within the company and also to assist the parties in implementation of the terms of settlement which they arrived at. The very fact that we are having this AGM after 5 years of stalemate is one of the achievements of our very young regime.
Shareholders approved the ordinary business of the day, chief among which is the confirmation of the new board members and the financial statement.
December 2016, year ended together with the reports thereon are hereby received.
Despite the corporate governance pitfalls, the group reported a profit after tax of 1.1 billion naira for 2016. For investors, the new dawn represents a new beginning.
For us to be able to hold the AGM today, which we have not been able to do in the past 5 years, is an important milestone in the history of the company. And it means that the company is actually moving forward.
In 2016, they tried to make profit, but that profit is not enough to guarantee dividend to shareholders. But I think that's a starting point that, all is beginning to look up to the company.
While investors look forward to the 41st meeting of the company, a lot is expected of the new board.
Of the election, of the ratification.
A second day of bargain hunting by investors pushed the all-share index higher at the close of Wednesday's trading session as traders expect strong market fundamentals to drive more positive sentiments. For more details, let's join Chimezie Obiwagu.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. Midweek trading at the Nigerian Stock Exchange ended in the green, the second consecutive day, with the all-share index up 0.25%. Investors' positive sentiment tilted more towards the banks. However, the results released by NASCOM still had more impact on the overall market. For a change, the oil and gas sector closed in the green, all thanks to Seplat, which posted relatively positive results today in that sector. but investors remain cautious on oil and gas stocks. Transaction volume and value was quite impressive. Investors put in about 5 billion naira for the purchase of about 333 million shares in 3,577 deals. On the price movement chart, Fitsin topped the gainers table, while Kutix led the losers. Traders say the market remains averse to the steps taken by O&O, but with more impressive results coming in, better days are ahead for the market. And that was the stock market report. I'm Chimeze Obi Iwago.
And while the local bourse was uptick, U.S. stocks see their worst day since September the 5th, following a batch of disappointing corporate earnings reports, along with concerns of rising bond yields. But it's mixed performance for other leading world stock markets. Let's see. And that's Business News Tonight. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Emana Amawe. It's back to you, Joma.
You first. First Bank.
Thanks, Emana. Still ahead on the news at 10, Nigeria Women's Football League champions Nasarawa Amazons receive cash rewards for their performance. That's on sports. Just stay with us.